Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have the state's attorney's office investigating the St. Augustine police nonprofit. A woman is accused. My lozenge, I just inhaled.
A woman is accused of going on a shopping spree with a fraudulent credit card.
A case of measles has been reported in St. Johns County, and a state Senate committee advances bill to save kids from drowning. We'll get to all that more, but first, we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy House, and Sonny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app from the Apple App Store. Good morning, everybody. Trying to kill
Easy
myself.
for you to get through this. I'm here if you need me. I mean, don't go dying on me here.
I had the tiniest little sliver of a lozenge left, and I took a breath, and it just went,
Soup. Down the wrong pipe.
Nope, no fun.
Yeah.
Oh, gracious.
Are you going to be all right?
I'm good.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
here. I made it.
Well, you have your ginormous water over there.
Just
so,
save me.
Yeah. So
I need to put a sticker on it.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say there's some right there. Oh, they are. It's still there.
Yeah,
It's
they're still there.
Yeah, because we have them on our
Flags.
microphones now.
Yes. Yep. Lovely.
Woohoo!
And on my iPad.
Thank you, B&S Signs, for making these for us.
BNS signs. Blake, how you doing?
I am doing well this morning.
Have you been assaulted by any of your food today?
No, not yet.
Just me? All right.
Just you for right now.
And you had ice on your vehicle this morning.
I did. It's so annoying. We haven't had a frozen windshield moment in my driveway all week with all of this cold. And so I got cocky and my time was a little short. And of course, it was frozen hard. It was like icy, frozen solid. And so I just had to sit there with the heat on, full blast, defrosting.
Yes.
Yes.
And just kind of. Sometimes it's a good moment, though. It makes you slow down.
There was
a Jeep in front of me that was so annoying.
Yeah.
And then I'm just, in the left lane, going slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get here and just going slow. And then the train's coming too. So I'm trying to beat the train. Come in here, and I'm like, okay, just go. And then we come to the stop. I came to the stoplight. I rarely do that. Come to the stoplight, and then when she stops, or I'm assuming it's a she, stops, all of a sudden they got like some little fun light thing on their tire. And I was like, all right, I can't be mad at that person. This person is trying to make people happy.
Yeah.
And they're doing nothing wrong. They're just going slower than me.
They just want
over the speed limit still, but like they were going slower than me. I just wanted to be
encounter as many people as possible.
Yeah, no. So it was like one of those moments where it's like, okay, I'm being a jerk.
Luckily, I had nobody in front of me that like got in my way or did anything dumb. So after the defrosting, I wasn't like completely raging by the time I got here because I was trying to get here and then somebody was stopping me. It was just the frost, just the weather.
Yeah, no, I definitely had that take a breath moment.
Yeah.
Just take a breath.
Take a breath. Give yourself a sec.
There's no reason for me to. I mean, that 20 seconds that person cost me. I just was aggravated.
Yes.
Just for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I don't understand it. So
I'm glad they had the little lights.
I'm glad they had the lights too, because it kind of made me laugh at myself.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Do we have a question of the day?
We do have a question of the day. Who is your favorite talk show host? Who's
Of
your
all
favorite
time?
talk show host? So I originally started with daytime talk show hosts.
Yeah.
and because I think I've done late night talk show host before.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go back to that. I think I'm going to go with the daytime talk show
Okay.
host. And the reason I asked this is Oprah's birthday.
Okay.
So
It's not Oprah.
not Oprah.
Sorry. So I don't agree with this person, politically, and I don't know that this person would like me, but I enjoyed her daytime talk show, and that's Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie had a daytime talk show when I was in high school.
Really? You like
And it
that
was
one?
a lot of fun.
Oh.
She had like this crazy crush on Tom Cruise, and like everybody knew like that she didn't typically go that way, but like she had this obsession with Tom Cruise for a while. There was like this countdown to Tom Cruise Day, and I don't like Tom Cruise either, but it was fun and I remember it. So I don't know. Rosie stands out as the one that was the most fun for me to watch when I was growing up, and so I'm gonna go with Rosie's talk show.
Okay. All right. Blake, what about you?
So
Daytime talk show.
So daytime, I used to watch the most out of Ellen,
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres, but however,
Now you found out she's not as nice as
Yeah.
everyone. I
But-
liked her too until I found
Yeah.
out she was a
But however,
bully.
though,
sure.
my answer though is Jerry, 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 Jerry.
Yeah. And Nick says, does Pat McAfee count?
Nah.
He's more, yeah. I mean,
Eh,
he does
mixed bag.
have guests, so we'll let you have that
I'll
one.
give it to you.
All right. And mine is Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
I can tell you this. I watched probably more clips of Kelly Clarkson than anyone else on date, and she had a great moment with what's the kid's name from On the Spectrum, Tanner.
Oh, I don't know.
Love on the spec. Oh,
Love on the
jeez.
Spectrum, Tanner. And this kid's so lovable, and he loves Jack Black. And Kelly said, I mean, I'm going to tear up. Set up a meeting with these two. Oh my gosh, it was. If you don't
That's
cry,
so cool.
you don't cry, you have no heart.
Aw.
Because Tanner was so excited, it was wonderful.
That's
So,
awesome.
It was wonderful. So
That's
so
very
mine's
cool.
Kelly Clarkson from now on.
And it feels like Jack Black would really love that moment too.
Yeah.
It feels like he would really lean into that and make that really fun for that kid. That's awesome. That's very cool. Kelly Clarkson is doing a good job. I don't spend much time watching daytime TV, so it didn't occur to me. My daytime TV time was when I was in school and I would be sick and I would get to watch daytime TV when I was homesick from school or in between swim practice during the summer.
Now that I do have to ask though, if it was originally just talk shows in general, would you go with Graham Norton since I believe you watch more of him than Kelly Clarkson?
I do watch more Graham Norton probably than anybody.
Yeah.
But if we have to go of all time, it was
It's Carson.
But Graham Norton
It's fun.
is the guy right now.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
he gets his people, like they do some good research on their people and get them pretty good.
They do.
Yeah.
And the chair, like the ejecting chair thing,
Yeah.
where the stars get a chance to
Yeah, the
eject them.
big red chair or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
It's fun. Yep,
Yeah, where
there's
they go-
some. Yeah, there's some fun clips from the Graham Norton show. All right, now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
It is a bit brisk. Actually, it's going to turn into a fairly decent day. It's going to
Yeah.
get in the mid 50s. Still cold, but it's going to get in the mid 50s. But Saturday,
Winter is coming.
winter is coming.
That quick check of the weather is brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets, Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
Traffic is
got
moving
traffic.
okay.
Almost. Whoop. Got to blink.
Computer glitch. Sorry about that.
You still there? Everyone see the traffic?
Yep, we can still see traffic. It looks like there is a little
Way
bit.
more cars showed up after the blink. What happened?
What's going on in the lower left there?
Lot more cars there. It looks like that's mile marker 325.
Is there? I mean, but it looks like something's growing into the camera.
I think the camera's just turned towards the trees.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
the camera's just turned towards
Okay,
towards
that's awkward.
the
That's
trees.
The
awkward.
light's just hard because the light's hitting the trees, but everything else
Not
is in
hitting
shadow.
anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So it looks super weird.
Yep.
All right. That hit the Blake's Traffic Report, brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with full fare guests through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. All right, moving into the news. State Attorney's Office investigating St. Augustine Police nonprofit. The St. Augustine Police Department is reporting financial discrepancies in the accounts of the Police Benevolent Organization, known as PBO. Department officials say the PBO is funded entirely through voluntary donations from St. Augustine police officers. It is not taxpayer funded and is not controlled by the city of St. Augustine. The organization exists to provide financial assistance to officers and their families during time of need. According to SAPD, the discrepancies were discovered during a review of PBO financial records shortly after the retirement of former Assistant Chief Anthony Cuthbert. Cuthbert served as the PBO's treasurer beginning in 2003 and retired from the department in November 2025. The state's attorney's office is now investigating the matter and reviewing PBO financial records from the past 5 years. The investigation remains ongoing. SAPD emphasized that neither the police department nor the city of St. Augustine has authority or involvement in the administration or financial management of the PBO. Officials say the department and the city are cooperating fully with investigators. All right.
All right. And I know Anthony, and I hope everything. And this is an investigation. He's not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has to be proven that. So I hope people let the investigation do what the investigation is going to do, and you know, I hope everything comes out clean, because this organization is there to help law enforcement officers, and audits are pretty regular in nonprofits.
Yeah.
So and sometimes these things do take time, so we might not know for a little while.
For a while.
So,
yeah, because it's a lot of information they're having to go through.
So you know, and I know there's people that always want to attack officials, you know, and in those situations, you know, but take a breath and see what the true facts are first.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have someone that's done it for so long, they just might have done it in a way that whoever was looking at the books wasn't expecting, and so the numbers might be off from that viewpoint. But once you actually account for everything and where everything went and how everything was filed and coded and all of that, then it can all shake out to be nothing. So let's let the investigation take place.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's all I ask. I mean, and I'm not defending him or accusing him. Mm-hmm. Let it play its way out, and we'll see how it falls.
Yes, I aid in these kind of investigations in non-governmental bodies in one of my many jobs, and it can really be as simple as how someone categorized, or, you know, the Excel spreadsheet formula just it wasn't inputted correctly or whatever. It can be as simple as.
And some of these have multiple accounts.
Yeah.
And we've caught that in our audits in the past, where it's like, oh, this should not be in this one.
Yeah.
This money was accepted for this, you know.
And that's where a coding issue comes in.
We have Dining with Dignity. We have veterans. We have, you know, our money market, and each one of those, and it could get a little confusing if you put it in the wrong place, and you got to readjust it.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. All right. St. Johns County woman accused of going on a shopping spree with a fraudulent credit card. St. Johns County woman is facing felony fraud charges after deputies say she used someone else's identity to open a credit card and make unauthorized purchases. According to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, 53-year-old Pamela Sue Ross. She was arrested at her home in early January.
Pammy.
At your big age, you be doing fraud. Investigators say Ross opened a Discover credit card in August 2024 using another person's personal information without consent, Over the next 7 months, she allegedly made 21 unauthorized purchases totaling more than $1,000. Deputies say the card was used at several local businesses, including Publix, Target. She looks embarrassed. Publix, Target, Starbucks, and the Loop restaurant in Nocatee. Investigators also traced a $150 payment made to JEA or Ross's own utility bill. That'll get you caught.
That's pretty dumb.
That'll get you caught.
Yeah.
That's pretty dumb.
Security footage and transaction records reportedly linked the purchases to Ross, including activity near her home and locations where she was seen driving her vehicle. When questioned by deputies, Ross declined to answer questions about the case.
Good job.
Gee, I wonder why. She was booked into the St. Johns County Jail and is facing charges including fraudulent use of personal identification, making a false statement about financial condition, and illegal use of a credit card. All right.
Okay, I got a couple thoughts here.
Uh-huh.
So it was almost over a year, but she only spent like $1,000.
Yeah.
So
Why?
she was trying to be very sneaky about it and not get caught.
Mm-hmm.
But in the words of the philosopher Charles Barkley,
I can't wait.
you don't write checks when you break the law. Now this dipshit paid her power bill with a fraudulent card.
Yeah.
Charles, you don't write checks when you're breaking the law. She just, here, come find me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she was being all sneaky about it, like, you know,
Yeah.
little
Like
here,
little
little
breadcrumbs,
little
little
here, little
breadcrumbs,
there, and then she, oh, I paid my power bill with this one.
It's like she had designated in her brain, like, this is only going to be for XYZ type of purchases every so often. And then
I wonder if that's the one that got her caught.
maybe her debit card got compromised because we haven't been using credit cards because we're like trying to pay down credit cards, pay down debt. And so my husband's debit card just got compromised. And so I was looking at all of our credit card accounts, watching them. They're supposed to go down. I'm like, hey, what's going on with these credit cards? He's like, I had to use them because my debit card didn't come in super fast. It took like a week to get it. And so
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the
I wonder
situation.
if Discover's the one who discovered it.
Her debit card got compromised and she had to use the Discover card for power. It's like,
Louis like, don't associate me with this woman. But listen to the advice of Charles. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. This is including activity near her home and locations where she was seen driving her car. Do you think they would use cell phone location data to link up with the purchases? Like, were you in this shopping center on this day?
Yeah, they definitely were.
All
They
right.
definitely crossed the phone. The phone was pinging, and yeah.
We all willingly have GPS trackers
Oh, yeah.
and surveillance devices in
They're
our
never
pockets.
gonna find me.
And if we
Oh
forget
yes,
it,
they will.
if we forget it, we go back to the house. I need my spy device. All right. Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Shell at 146 King Street at $2.79. We've got Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.79. Sunoco on South Ponce at $2.79. Owens on South Ponce at $2.80. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce at $2.81. A1A Discount Beverages at $2.89. Circle K on US 1 North is $2.89. Gate at US 1 North is $2.99. Gate at Mizell Road is $2.99. Circle K on 207 is also $2.99. We've ticked up just a little bit. A Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245.
Toot.
We've got live music today. Jim Lamb at Milltop Tavern at noon. John Q at Milltop Tavern at 12:30. Smoke and Joe Shower at Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 3. Matt Still is at Renaissance, the Troy approved one, at 4 o'clock. Colin Costco's at Ben 39 at 4 o'clock. Vinny Jacobs, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton's at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5 o'clock. Greg Johnson is at Salt Life at 6. Mooley is at Colonial Oak at 7. Aaron De Seco? Aaron DeSico?
Sicko.
That's what we got. Cortesi's at 7. Los Lonely Boys at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 7:30. Gold Pine is at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. Alexis Paramus is at Stokey's at 9. And Augie Style is at Tradewinds at 9 o'clock. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction. Voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite Contractor, Fidus installs a GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, tapping into the trends.
Yeah, Los Lonely Boys, I think they played our very first concert, Blackwater Soul Review
Yeah?
with J.J. Gray.
Nice.
So at the amphitheater, like 2007. So.
Very cool. Tap into the trends with the good Troy. Are you feeling hungry and you have an affinity for the macabre? I have an Ohio restaurant for you.
Okay.
All right. Are you a true crime fan?
Not really.
Rebecca, are you a true
Yes,
crime
she is. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes, she is. She
To
watches
a dangerous level.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
watches it way too much for me to be comfortable.
So I watch it some, and I'm always kind of like, there's like 3 true crime podcasts that I watch fairly regularly, and it's like, yeah, I guess I'm a true crime fan, but I kind of have like a little bit of an ick that I watch it because it's like you're watching like the worst things that humanity does, and so I'm conflicted about it. Well, people that are not conflicted, up in Ohio, they open a restaurant themed with the final meals of history's most reviled criminals. Yeah. And it's so popular, they're opening a second location.
Wow.
So the Ohio restaurant, it's called The Final Meal. It opened last year in Galion, Ohio, and has become so popular it requires reservations to get in. So they're now expanding across state lines to a second eatery in Michigan. Their Facebook page has confirmed the expansion of the business into the Great Lakes state. The Final Meal claims on Facebook to provide a unique dining experience that focuses on serving the last meal requests of infamous names in the realm of true crime. One of its walls is covered with Ouija boards. So this is where it gets me. Like, I don't want anything to do with Ouija boards. One of the restaurant's owners, Nate Thompson, said he's a Michigan native who also owns Michigan Museum of Horror. Okay, that tracks. He spoke to MLive and said he's always thought it would be unique to have a restaurant where you could eat the same last meals as famous executed criminals. I'm very excited to bring the last meal to Michigan, as it was always a goal of ours to do that. The last meal's second location will be opening inside the Mall of Monroe, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Michigan Museum of Horror. Thompson said that the menu at the second restaurant will be similar to the one offered at the original Ohio location, with some of the items that will be exclusive to the Michigan eatery. At the last meal, foodies with a penchant for true crime can order the same final dishes devoured by serial killer John Wayne Gacy: chicken wings, strawberries, fried shrimp, and french fries. Ted Bundy: Parmesan steak loaded with steak fries.
Parmesan steak.
Eileen Warnos: cup of black coffee with a cheeseburger, before they were put to death for their crimes. I mean, this looks like a guy that would open this restaurant, doesn't he? He's got the true crime vibe to him.
Does he have like the septum?
He's got the septum and one on the outside.
Okay.
So he's working on
I
collecting
don't
the whole
understand
set.
that. I don't know where the boogers go.
All right, you can order Carl Chesserman's, named after the kidnapper, robber, and serial. I'm not allowed to say that word on Facebook. You can get a toasted ham and cheese sandwich and a bottle of Coca-Cola. You can ask for the Timothy McVeigh, and you'll enjoy what the homegrown terrorist last meal, 2 pints of milk chocolate chip ice cream. I mean, if you're going to go out,
Yeah.
you might as well go out with ice cream.
Yeah.
The Ohio Eateries
And
menu.
he was lactose. So
lactose intolerant. I'm going to
Sorry.
make this painful
Sorry.
for everybody.
sorry for those executioners.
The Ohio Eateries menu also boasts a host of bloody good signature cocktails, including the Helter Skelter, which was inspired by Charles Manson's followers' crimes. There's also embalming fluid. It's a lime seltzer, strawberry syrup, and a stab of lemonade, a cocktail inspired by infamous murderer Elizabeth Short, boasting lime, pomegranate, and blackberry juice, tonic water, and lavender syrup. There's also the Black Dahlia. I mean, if you want to
Some people are into this.
eat like a serial killer and drink probably overly sweet cocktails that have a fun theme.
Well, I mean, it's got him on a morning show in St.
Florida.
Augustine in Florida.
Yep.
So he's doing something right.
So if you're traveling to Ohio or Michigan, maybe not this week.
And he's opening a second one. So
Reservations.
he's killing it.
There it was. All right, we'll end with that.
Yeah.
Tap into the trends with Troy is brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a customer prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. Back into the news.
All right.
1 case of measles reported in adult St. Johns County patient in January, state records show. Health officials have confirmed a measles case in St. Johns County just days after Baptist Health reported 2 pediatric measles cases in Jacksonville. According to the Florida Department of Health's reporting database, St. Johns County case was recorded in January in a patient between the ages of 25 and 29. The patient is believed to have contracted measles in Florida. Health officials say the exact time and location of exposure cannot be released due to medical privacy laws. Meanwhile, Baptist Health confirmed that 2 children from the same household sought emergency care at Baptist Medical Center's main campus on January 16th. Both children were treated for measles and sent home without being admitted. Hospital officials say the risk of exposure within the facility is very low and that names of potentially exposed individuals have been provided to the Department of Health for follow-up. State and county officials say that they cannot comment on specifics of ongoing epidemiological investigations, but confirm that standard contact tracing procedures are underway to protect the public. Measles is a highly contagious airborne virus that spreads through coughing and sneezing. Symptoms usually appear 1 to 2 weeks after exposure and include high fever, cough, runny nose, watery eyes, followed by a red rash that spreads from head to the rest of the body. Doctors warn that young children are especially vulnerable. Infectious disease specialist Dr. Shalika Katuga says children under 5, particularly infants under 12 months, face the highest risk of severe complications because they are too young to receive routine measles vaccinations and maternal antibodies fade early in life. To help prevent further spread, the Florida Department of Health is offering free immunization clinics in Jacksonville. A pop-up vaccine clinic will be held Sunday, February 1st from 9 a.m. to noon at the Regency Library. Additional weekday vaccination sites are available across Duval County. Health officials urge anyone experiencing measles symptoms to call a healthcare provider or local health department before visiting a medical facility to avoid exposing others. The CDC recommends 2 doses of the MMR vaccine for children, the first at 12 to 15 months and the second at 4 to 6 years, as the most effective protection against measles. All right. I say this with a couple of tissues in front of me because I do still have a cold that I'm fighting. I never got a rash and I didn't have a high fever, though.
Yeah.
And I'm blowing my nose.
I've already had the measles. So.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had it when I was like in 2nd grade. It was a thing.
It was before
70s.
pig farm immunity had worked its way up.
Well, I had a total of like 8 little boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Was it like chicken pox bumps or something?
Yeah, it was kind of like chicken pox, but it
Okay.
was like, yeah. No. Okay. They used to have measles parties in the 70s.
Okay.
Like that kid got the measles, so I'm going to take my kid over so they get a little bit of it, and then that was the thing.
Yeah, because there was like a window when it was least dangerous.
Yeah. So
and then once you have
there's,
it,
I think
you'll
there's
never
an
have it
episode
again.
on the Brady Bunch about Peter coming home with the measles or something like that, and they had a whole measles party.
Yeah.
So
I had chicken pox as a baby. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I ever had measles.
yeah, they probably already started vaccinating by the time
I
it
think
got
so.
to you.
I think so.
You know, but yeah, there was enough age gap between us that I think there was
A little bit.
Yeah.
And my
So-
dad was real big on getting those vaccinations
Yeah.
and staying up to date on your vaccinations because he saw what happened in the emergency room when people didn't.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I had the chicken pox and I had both of those. Never got the mumps.
not the mumps. Isn't the mumps the one that can affect your fertility? Had the mumps
Yeah,
go
I never got the
south
mumps.
of the border?
Yeah. They were dangerous for adult men if you got the mumps, is the way I understood it.
I think it's because it'll make you sterile.
Yeah. So, no, but most people got the measles back in the
Yeah.
60s and early 70s.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty.
you know, well, hopefully they keep it under control because we've had it under control for decades. So.
Yeah. So that's the big fear is that it spirals out of control.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Senate committee advances bipartisan bill to save kids from drowning. A bipartisan effort in Tallahassee is advancing new legislation aimed at preventing child drownings across Florida. In an unusual move, bills from Republican Senator Danny Burgess and Democratic Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith were merged into one expanded proposal designed to strengthen pool and water safety regulations. Lawmakers jokingly called the combined measure a two-headed dragon. The bill passed unanimously 9-0 through the Senate Regulated Industries Committee and now heads to 2 more committee stops before reaching the full Senate. The legislation would require landlords and vacation rental owners to add new safety features when properties are located near the water. For rental properties within 150 feet of a body of water that is not a swimming pool, landlords must install either an exit alarm on the doors or windows leading to the water or self-closing, self-latching locking devices on those doors. For properties with swimming pools, owners must install at least one safety measure, such as a pool cover, a pool fence, flotation alarm, self-latching locks, or exit alarms on doors and windows leading to the pool area. Lawmakers say the goal is to reduce child drownings, which remain the leading cause of death for children ages 1 through 4 in Florida. Senator Smith said 119 children drowned in Florida in 2025, a record-breaking number for the state. He called every one of those deaths preventable, adding that solutions are readily available. Senator Burgess noted the bill is designed to protect children with autism who may be drawn to water when overwhelmed, sometimes with tragic consequences. Florida Swimming Pool Association supported the legislation. Enforcement would allow the Department of Business and Professional Regulation to fine violators or suspend vacation rental licenses. Landlords who fail to comply could also face misdemeanor criminal charges. In a related effort, another bipartisan water safety bill sponsored by Smith has already passed its first committee. That proposal would require the Florida Department of Health to provide child water safety information to parents statewide. Lawmakers say together these measures aim to prevent future tragedies and save young lives.
This is important.
It is.
I mean, and I can tell you as a father of autistic children, Blake wasn't so much drawn to water, but Ty always was.
Yeah.
And there were kids in Ty's class
Mm-hmm.
that nearly drowned, actually did drown, was able to be brought back to life.
Wow.
That was in his class. So it's more common than what people think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one time Ty got out of the garage because I'd left the garage to cool off the garage. He went straight to the pond down the road next to the playground. Luckily, I got there when I did. Him and his dog, Meatball, was standing in the water. But if they'd have taken one more step,
Yeah.
he'd have been gone. So, I mean, this is very, very important to have these alarms, and we instantly did this. We did double doorknobs, and we had alarms on and we have alarms on our doors right now when people come and go out of the, and that's going to stick with me. I'll probably have that the rest of my life. you
Yeah.
know, 'cause, because of this. So I think this is a good, especially for Airbnbs. You know, just as a safety feature, they should have it.
Yeah, when someone's out of their routine and they're out of their normal element, it's much easier to get overwhelmed. And when you're traveling, you don't have your normal safety precautions going. You don't have all of the normal indicators for something like that. So I do think that this is an important safety measure. And that's why when there's a report going out on Facebook that there's a nonverbal kid that's on the loose, everyone says go to water. Go to any kind of body of water near that child.
Yep.
Yeah, so we like this. Good legislation.
Yep. And I did teach Ty how to swim the next week.
Yeah, that's good. Troy, how do you want to check it out?
On this Thursday, I will thoroughly and thunderously go through the thoughts of our tribe.
All right. That thunderous go through is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs. Proudly family owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. All right, Troy, give us comments.
All right. I think Tim brought up the Dean Martin show. I did like that show. That was a good show. So, but Tim, you're showing your age. Also, there was a lot of great answers out there. Some Oprah people. Rebecca said that we need to cut, and I'd like to see what it looks like. I kind of like the thought, and take the white out and take the razor blade and just leave the logo.
She can razor blade that. I have done that on stickers, and that is hard. You have fun with that, Rebecca.
You have to do it with the back on it. So
yeah.
You can't do it like this.
No.
You have to do it with the back on it.
Yeah,
so.
it's just hard.
So yeah, so do it on a cardboard.
Yep.
I'll handle that. I've seen your steady surgeon hand. But I want to try one of them. And see.
All right.
I put one here and one there, and we'll do a judge.
I feel like it should
be
an
online judging tomorrow.
Either all white or it should be just the logo.
Yeah, that's. So I want to see which way we're going to go. We're going to leave one on and then do the other one the other way and see how it turns out. So,
have fun with that.
We'll have a contest. No, we'll have a contest tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, yeah. Do we have a startup stat?
Startup stat, 1929.
Okay.
The Seeing Eye opened in Nashville, Tennessee. And what the Seeing Eye was the very first Seeing Eye dog training facility.
Okay.
And no one really believed that this was going to work. So Morris Frank showcased his dog Buddy in New York City. Blake, were you able to get the picture of Buddy up?
1 second, please.
But no one really believed that this was going to work, and it was the very first school. Now that it still exists today.
Okay.
The CNI now, I think they're in New Jersey now.
All right.
But because look at that good boy.
That is a good boy.
That's Buddy. He's such a good boy.
He's so smart.
If the head wasn't cut off, that was Morris Frank there with him. But there you go.
I mean, we don't need that guy.
Yeah, we just want to see the good boy.
I know. Everyone wants to see the dog.
But what a beautiful dog. And this is the first dog that kind of started all of the Seeing Eye dog training. So.
That's awesome.
So way to go, Buddy.
Way to go, Buddy. Helping people all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, that's Stardom Stat brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue. Hungry for real Southern barbecue? Head over to Sonny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine. Start off right with crowd favorites like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or crispy corn nuggets. Then dig into their mouth-watering St. Louis ribs, or try one of the Pitmaster's picks with all the classic sides, including their famous garlic bread. Don't forget to wash it all down with their signature sweet tea. Sonny's, local Pitmasters since 1968. Oh, bonus stoidum. My ponytail is going to be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, you're cutting.
I'm going straight from the show. Sorry, Barbara Jean, I can't stop by today. I'm going straight from the show, and I'm cutting off my hair, and I'm
How many inches are you cutting off?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Whatever is needed to donate is going to be gone. So I had to wear my Friday Jimmy Jam hat now because I don't know if it'll look okay with the short hair. I don't know if it'll look okay with the short hair. So I had to get one more Jimmy Jam hat in before. But yeah, ponytail will be gone by tomorrow's show. So if you want to make a guess, give me a guess in the comments how many inches are going to be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, do we have plugs, Troy?
We have plugs. We got Bollocks tonight. Lenny and I will be in studio, just laughing and learning.
Woohoo! Blake, do we have plugs?
Yeah, if you'd like to help support the Night Out for Now, or you want to bring a podcast to our studio, you can always contact me at blakenightoutfornow@gmail.com.
We love that.
Thank you.
All right, don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and Rumble. We got Bollocks tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.